For my social studies group, we decided to make a video project on the Creek War. In this video, Corey and Byron represent two sides of the war. Byron represents the Americans, while Corey represents the Red Sticks, a group of Creek Indians. We hope that you enjoy this video and that it teaches you a little more about Georgia's history. The Creek War was mainly fought against Andrew Jackson. 1,000 Red Sticks attacked Fort Mims and massacred 400 people there. The Battle of Horseshoe Bend ended the Creek War in 1814. Because of the loss, the Creeks gave away nearly all of their land. This was the deal that the federal government made with the Creek Indians. They relocated to the wilderness, which is the result of the Treaty of Indian Springs. On March 27, 1814, at the Battle of Horseshoe Bend, Andrew Jackson outnumbered the Creeks 3,000 to 1,000. By the end, they slaughtered more than 800 and imprisoning 500 women and children.
The reason this war happened was because the Indians did not want to give up their land after their loss when they were allied with the British in the American Revolution. Factions arose among the Creeks. The factions were the Red Sticks and the White Sticks. Creek Indians chose sides, thus resulting in a civil war between the Creeks.
Creeks were dependent on imported goods, including cloth, weaponry, and tools. The United States provided limited amounts of goods to the Creeks. The Americans had more advanced tools and weaponry compared to the Indians. The war began as a civil war with the Creek Nation over American encroachment and escalated a month later when the Creeks, the Red Sticks, destroyed Fort Mims, killing more than 250 settlers and soldiers and turning the Civil War into the southern front of the War of 1812. The U.S. Army and various tribal nations, including Chickasaws, joined the battle. Chickasaw leader George Colbert and his brothers commanded around 230 warriors in 1815 to fight in present-day Alabama.
In 1813, British forces sided with Creek Native Americans who fought many Georgians. John Floyd was the general of the Americans. Floyd even gathered around 2,000 to 3,000 Americans in what is now Macon, Georgia. After this, John Floyd and his men destroyed several Native American villages but did not have the proper equipment, so they went back to their fort. A Tennessee settler named Isaac Stevens wrote a letter to the family member in 1814. The end of the Creek War. He stated in his letter that the Creek War finally had ended. He also said the troops were then getting discharges.
An Indian from the Creek War wrote, "It did not occur to me that I was going away to learn the ways of the white man. My idea was that I was leaving the reservation and going away long enough to do some good deed, and then come home again and live. If I just do that, then I knew my father would be so proud of me."
Hey, didn't you two hear? You guys have to leave. Go that way. Not that way. Kids these days.
When the Native Americans lost the Creek War, they had no other choice but to move west. Due to how far the trek was and the weather conditions, this was known as the Trail of Tears. On the Trail of Tears, Native Americans died from many symptoms.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
One thing that killed Native Americans was the weather. The weather was extremely cold. Native Americans also died from disease. Some Creeks were even on the Trail of Tears on Christmas. I wonder what their Christmas cards looked like. Say blue. No, do it again. Go. What was that?
Carry me!
Bruh.
He sounded like he ran out of batteries.
Mark, do it again. Do it towards the camera.
I got this, mama!
You ready?
You ready? Let's go.
This isn't part of the video.
Byron, hey, Byron, pull it over it.
Camden.
The Whittle Indian.
Silly little WABBIT.
Resources for this video include ChickaSawHistory.com, Georgia Encyclopedia, Britannica.com, and EncyclopediaofAlabama.com. Our primary sources include Isaac Stevens from GliderLearman.org and Chief Luther from SmithsonianSource.org. Sign here, please. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope that you got something out of it. And unlike the other group, we are not going to have any jump scares in this video.